to be known or to be known that it's recording. The thing is that I am recording. For this entire reason, I do not want to be cyber stalked by anybody. I don't want to be their friends. I don't want to come out on their TV shows. I don't want anything to do with them. Okay? I've experienced a lot of horrible things, and that's why I'm putting all of this on YouTube. Because a lot of people will look at it, okay? I don't think it's safe for a place to be stupid and everyone be stalked and now everyone should be raped and abused just because we're all growing and we're all experiencing hormones and everyone wants a piece of everything. And now somebody, because someone doesn't want to sleep with a rat, now somebody should break into somebody's window. Oh, now I should be blinking some type of way because I'm 50 years old now. Like, do you need to be stalking me? No. I don't need to be getting harassed in my own home every single freaking day because this place is bugged or something or whatever that he said it is. Because I don't even know about a home being bugged yet, but I'm gonna look into it. Why haven't I? Because I have a lot of things to do. I'm a mom, first of all. I'm a busy parent. Okay? I cook, clean. You know, I study. I read. I take a lot of notes. I try to help the government create a better place for people that they can't. Because they're probably also going through it, experiencing a lot of cyber stalking that now they don't know what to think of. They don't know how to make this place a better place. They don't know how to help Africa. Which, hey, now you want to say, how does that involve me? How does it involve me, right? Well, it doesn't, right? But I would still like for them to have something for themselves. That's sad that all these little children are struggling. But of course, cyber stalkers don't care. Cyber stalkers rather see Gaza get burned down for no reason. I'm probably going to be mad for a very, very, very long time. No, I'm not mad. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm like hurting about what is going on. It's so sad. How is it okay? Why do I need to be getting cyber stalked? For what reason? It doesn't matter to me. What is the reason? None of it is going to matter to me. I do not need to be getting stalked. What?
Tell me why you're so important.
I'm not important. I am not important one bit. And I don't want to be important to anybody. And probably that's not how I should have responded to you. But I've actually been asked that before. When I was trying to expose this rat guy that was trying to message me on Snapchat. Because back then it was like, hey, you're growing up. Now you need to sleep with 10 million people. Or get raped by 10 million people. Because this is the way that life is. If you want someone, you have to sacrifice your body. No, the fuck I don't. What in the fuck? When in the fuck is Kim Rat gonna ever expose herself? Never? Because she's scared now? Well, guess what, everybody? Now I know who my cyber stalker is. And now guess what, everybody? I don't even care. Now that I've heard her and her mom talking on my freaking screen recorder, I'm gonna tell everybody in this whole entire world. You know why? In 2021, before I had got here, I watched the freaking video of Blac Chyna going to a mall, okay, trying to get there. Finally, I don't know if she got there or not. Finally getting to a car accident because Kim was stalking her, upsetting her. Imagine this though, you guys. She is like, I'm gonna say how I know that is called in this world, okay? She's like hood, you know? She would actually do those things. Why? Because people from the hood would probably do those things. A lot more people that are gangbangers and that have guns would probably do more than what she did. Okay, let's say this though. There's not a lot of people that know this. So what is gonna happen? Are the police gonna go and intrude her home? How she's intruding everyone's home, cyber stalking anybody? When I saw that video that Blac Chyna was getting into a car accident, because of her being stalked and told to go to the mall because blah blah blah, all of this and that, and it was Kim Kardashian, and she had found out, and now she was upset, and she didn't know before that. It hadn't leaked that she was there. She just found that out, and that's why she got beat up over there. But look, the part that upset me is that this lady has a baby. What in the world? How in the beep does Kim the Rat not care about it? And now she's trying to cover it up and hide it. And I sent her my message with my address on it, and I told her, you know what, you should check this out, because I've been noticing that something like this is happening, but as soon as I try to figure out what's happening, it's like, oh, you don't know nothing. Okay, everybody? This was weird, okay? I didn't know that it could have been like this, but I was getting there. Did I get there as fast as she did? No. Because people that are living in California that are more expensive than me, no, more hood than me, more aware of all of this that is going on. Okay? They would know. Okay, I would call it when someone is a street smart, you know? That's how it was called back in 2009. 2008, my brothers, I kind of learned a couple of things from them, but not a lot, mostly from TV or something, and it was called like street smart, you know, and people know what's going on in the streets, they know about how they talk in the streets, and they know about a lot of type of ways that people are when they are like streetwise related. So this is how I know about that. I know that this is why I know she is street smart, because she was able to know what is going on. I mean, look, I've noticed it a lot now. I notice it more because I notice that people get upset about it and they're recording, and the other stalkers, the cyber stalkers have voice effects and they try to cover their voices up. And I noticed this a lot because when in 2020, I'm not really sure the month when Kobe had passed away, but I recorded it, and then I heard, oh, is she recording? And they were over there talking with my dad because my dad had just told me that it had happened, and I looked it up and it was on the news and it was everywhere, and I'm like, what the heck? So I started recording it like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this just happened. And I thought I had heard Kim Ryan in the background, but then next thing you know, it was like, no, it wasn't that. We're getting cyber stalked too, and this and that. Now I can hear everyone. But I hadn't even said anything. So, I don't know if they know what I'm thinking or something, but it was lifetime. I was like thinking like, whoa, that's her. And then I heard, oh, is she recording? And then it got carried away. Next thing you know, I stopped the recording. I actually have it on record, actually. I actually will post it. Okay, I actually will look it up right now, since it seems as if it's not a real life event. I'll actually go over there right now. And it was a horrible experience, everybody, because I was just like, what the heck? It's kind of almost traumatizing, because if something like this happens to somebody that everyone is admiring and blah blah blah, all this stuff that they want to say in the background, that the reason why they hate him, okay, that, and also a lot of people admired him, you know, to a lot of people it was a good person. Okay, so it just like kind of like, wow, they don't really care about people. So if they don't care about somebody, what in the world is going on? It freaking drove me like, whoa, to a state of mind where I was like, wow, like I was just so quiet and so shut, because it was a little girl. A little girl got hurt. Okay, so since I'm screen recording, I can actually do this way. Can you put that down really fast, please? Sorry, but I really, really, really want to. Like, this was the craziest thing that I had ever came across. Oh, cutie pie baby. And I think it had got cut off or something right here.
that.
And I was just like trying to record it, and I don't know what happened, but
Cutie pie baby. Ow.
and he was saying, "Do you remember something?" He just like passed away. Yeah, it was like, I guess it's like, it shouldn't be as big of a deal as I'm making it to the cyber stalkers. But in reality, it kind of is, because doesn't it suck? If I were to go through an experience like that and suddenly I wasn't here, I would be sad that nobody cared. And then so I think about it like, wait, what if Kimrat went through that? I wouldn't care, because she's a cyber stalker. It should be stupid that I'm saying it like this, but hey, you know what? Earlier this morning, I just found out, and now guess what, everybody? I want to make the huge, entire, big police report. Why? Because I was posting about this. This is one of the last posts that I posted in 2023 on my son's page. Okay? I was telling everybody to join a bandwagon that I didn't even know was gonna be something like this. Okay? I didn't know this was gonna be a real thing. How could I have ever thought of this being a reality? Never.
While duking it out for Christmas deals. A fight report been taped at the Topshop store here in Atlanta has been blowing up on the web tonight. An internet hoax gone wrong. Internet hacker Peter Eckerwood, who claims he hacked into Kanye West's phone and duped Black China into believing Kanye was waiting for her at the mall while duking it out for Christmas deals. A fight report been taped at the Topshop store here in Atlanta is blowing up on the web tonight. An internet hoax gone wrong. Internet hacker Peter Eckerwood, who claims he hacked
Do you see that? It was very quickly. Oh, do you see? It's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. Okay. So okay. Yep, I did put it on record as well, and it's still recording. So you're still in the background. Look, I don't know why they're trying to cover it up as much as they're trying to cover it up. They even paid somebody to go to jail for them. Like, are you kidding me right now? Look, Kim Kardashian. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be honest. I already kind of thought that I knew that it was you. So maybe I'm thinking about it. But I mean, if you just came out on the news report that it's this close to you, stop lying. Stop acting like it's not you. You're not going to pay me enough. Okay? All the money that you stole from people, stole their ideas of, did everything that you did. Okay? The story of you having sex with a guy on what, record? Jokingly or fakingly? Oh, it wasn't the Michael story? The Sarah and Michael story? Of, wait, I need to pretend right now because I think Michael is playing Sarah? Oh no, it wasn't that though. It was you coming up with an idea to just fake the whole entire sex scene. But nobody else knew. What, you and your family knew? It was being exposed not too long ago. Why do you keep lying? Because you don't want to go to jail for what you've done? Look, you might not think people are worth it, but when I seen this last video that I just showed right here on my Instagram, I was like, wow. If anything happens that we come across wanting to say anything about the abuse that and the threatening that you've been doing, now it's a horrible thing. Alright, fine then. Stop my voice then. Now I should really just stop making all these videos. But guess what? I already just exposed a little bit of what you do. If it's not everything, someone else will. And you will get caught. Because what you've been doing is horrible. It's going to go silent after this recording in this house. I'm going to start to feel like maybe I should feel stupid for what I'm putting out there, right? Alright then, fine. But it's January 1st, and I'm going to put all of this out there. And who will know about this will know about it and will know that you are really doing this to people. What, do you think I'm wrong? Because I feel like today's January 1st, and I've just been experiencing this for too long. Like, I know I'm not stupid or anything, but, like, I want you to tell me that I am, you know? I want you to tell me something like I am now because I'm too bothered. I want to let it go, and my professor told me as long as you do this, for as long as it takes, just make sure that you draw the line, you know? And maybe I need to talk about this for a whole entire another hour, because damn. I don't get it. Do these people that go through this cyber stalk, do they not care about themselves? Like, does Blac Chyna not care about herself? Is she not a human to her own self? Yes, she is, right? I mean, I feel so stupid because Janae knows about me a little bit, and it's still hard for me to talk to her, talk to them. Why? Because I'm getting cyber stalked by this fucking celebrity that makes it feel so annoying. Now that I know it's her, it pisses me off. I don't want nothing to do with her. I don't want to be wrong to you. A lot of people want to be a part of what she does, and they don't even know the real her. The real cyber work that she's doing. I don't want to be a part of her first life nor her second life. Hear a rat in the background over here? What was the reason for him to be following me around town? It's not your reason. And I'm gonna reassure you that you've experienced going and getting into that car accident because you thought something was going on with you. Nothing was going on with you that bad at first. Other people are going through more. They're experiencing more real cyber abuse that leads it to suicidal thoughts. That's more horrible. But you went through that car accident. We recently went through that light switch. I don't get it. I just want to be like, either hear it real from you, and not by these cyber stalkers that, oh, you're just stupid, you're doing something wrong, and you should feel like this. Because they're too quiet. You know? I need to hear from you that I'm stupid or something. Because I'm just hurt. Like, if you see the car accident that happened when she went over there, and then for her to feel like she needs to go to jail now, that got me so sad. I went outside of my whole entire house over there in Pecos, and I went to the street right there, and I just, like, inhaled so much air because I was just so sad that I had found that video. Like, I'm still trying to, like, not find a better way to talk about this, but just trying to understand, like, wow, you know, how is she doing now? You know, like, can I ask her, is this real? You know, like, she'll probably be like, whoa, it happened to me, you know, or something like that. Like, should I even ask that? Would it hurt her? You know, because she really went through that. I mean, a car accident, this is not a joke. I know how my heart beats if something little happens. I started tripping out, and look at me, I can't even talk to them. And they're close to me right here. Not as close as, you know. But isn't that horrible? Like, I'm just like, wow, right now, because how could a person want to be this rich, harm anybody that gets in the way of her success and lies to the whole entire public, to a global public? It's just horrible. She's lying to her children. And that's even more stupid that I can't even talk about it, because that it could not even be that she is even a mom. Is it even a mom? Man, when that happened to Z, and I couldn't believe it, that I was just like paying attention to, alright, serve her something dirty. What, to me? To me and Z? Now we should be sick? That right there, just like, wow. I started recording and I didn't realize that they were going to be the ones that weren't in my background and that actually had just plotted on me and my son like that. Now, because I'm talking like this, exposing something, and a little bit like, wow, probably a little upset about this, I want to be angry. I have said that before. I do want to be angry because I need to be. But now because I'm a little upset now, one day it could jeopardize me being a part of the government that I want and need to be a part of because of all this that is going on, that a lot of the people that work in the government let it go. It just upsets me. But I don't want to be famous off of this. I take it really serious when I mean it, that I need to be a part of the government. I don't like this way that the capitalism is leading into a totalitarian state. I don't like it. If you see the UK monarchy, it's way more better. It's a healthier place almost to be at. They're helping stop a war. This government will go to waste. You know? All the cyber abuse that has happened probably led to other countries being cyber abused, and now they're going through a lot. Like probably Africa, I feel has been cyber abused because, you know, they're still not with water tanks, no electricity. They're still not with enough food, enough shelter. And when I seen those videos on Mr. Beast's new videos of philanthropy, it kind of just tripped me out. How is a young adult doing everything like that another elder adult should be doing without a bribe, without a contract? And maybe he does have a contract to keep it like running, but I mean, not the way that the government here was trying to make it seem as if they needed with Africa. I seen that.
This one is the most clear-cut mistake of all, and he should be making this save all day.
Just want to like not be snapped out of it, because this is reality. This is real life here.
The ball was in play inside his own half, which was a chip goal from the halfway line. On this occasion, he gave away 2 points to Arsenal as he failed to cover his near post and let in a 95th minute goal, which cancelled all the good work of United the whole game. Get the ball, and instead hammered Wolves player instead, which could have resulted in a penalty, which was a clear penalty in the official's eye. On this occasion, he clearly jumped away from the shot instead of trying to save it. A very poor decision making.
Your high chair's gonna get here. See, like, I'm still a freaking regular woman. I'm still upset. I don't want to let this moment go. But becoming viral because of this, I don't want that attention. It's so disgusting to be a part of that. I'm so grossed out right now. This discovery that I made this morning was probably necessary, but now that I know it's a celebrity, I'm freaking disgusted and disturbed. A part of people going into people's homes. I get it, it's fine. You're cooler than me. I lost. That's fine. But a rat going into a girl's house and taking advantage of her probably. Imagine if that were to be the case. Girls getting abused while they're asleep. You know they're already starting that protest over there in colleges, universities. And no, there's no way to help them. Oh yeah, come to me. Can you try to walk with me too? Yeah, do it. Come to me. Oh, you can't come to me. You can't walk. No way. Like, now I should be scared to say something how I want to. I'm with my family, with my little baby. Imagine if Z was here. How would I ever be able to talk about this? How do parents ever talk about this? Like, the parents that were experiencing that back, whatever, that horrible way of getting talked to because they work as strippers and they're trans. Like, now they should feel some type of way. That pissed me off so much because they're just regular, normal people. And I have a cousin. And I know that he's trans. That also just pissed me off right there. And I get it. A lot of people in the government were like, no, we can't accept that. We can't accept that. But they are people. They're trying to prove the point that cyber abuse is happening all types of ways. Now, everyone should be against the trans. And that was that at that time, back in 2022. The beginning of 2022. That was such a horrible thing that I had came across. That is way too horrible. I don't want to be in music videos. I don't want to be, I love strippers. I love them. My cousin is a stripper. But would I want to be one? No, of course not. I grew up in a freaking Christian home. You know, I want to be a part of the government. Do I support prostitution? No. Do I support stripping? Not the way the men do. Or the freaking perverts do. Just taking advantage of the females. Do I want my cousin to be taken advantage of because she's a stripper? No. Do I approve of it the way she is? No. Probably not. But could it be a girl thing? It could be. Could it be a girl and a guy thing where the girl is with the guy and that's what it is for the moment at the time at the club? Apparently it can because guys are perverts. Like, there's just so much that, like, my parents would not even approve of me talking about this. No way. I can't even say a bad word in front of them because then it's such a horrible thing. What is it that I can't be saying? I can be saying anything that I want, but if I say one thing to these cyber stalkers, they will find a way to manipulate it and not get anything put out there and not be able to talk about anything because they want to change the government and change the whole entire world and take advantage of the citizens and take advantage of their minds. And now it's what they say, so now we can't say something. It's just like, almost as if it should be horrifying, but it's upsetting me. I don't want to be in music videos if I don't have a career in the government. I don't want to be looked at as a vlogger if I don't have a career in the government. I don't want to have another career if I am not looked at as they know, as people know. I was born in a Christian home with my parents that I had to respect and had to be a certain way because of their belief. That is my number one thing. The way I was growing up, ignoring these cyber stalkers, kind of like looking into Buddhism and like, wow, you know, because the spiritual ways are real. How am I supposed to live with that now? That it's not like that. But one day I was waiting for it. Now it's just cyber stalking. These freaking people are so stupid. They've been just messing with everyone's mind. It's upsetting me. You know, there's people that end up homeless, and there's some freaking nasty, disgusting people that actually pretend to be homeless to go inside of people's homes. How? How is it supposed to be a good thing? Right? It's not something calming. Someone wants to get away with something that they are doing. Now these metal balls that is supposed to be a freaking lie that I need surgery for? That is not even right. I don't want to have surgery to get them removed, so I freaking popped the one right here in my shoulder. Every now and then I feel something right here and it's just like bothering the top of my hip bone. Where the freaking doctor told me, oh yeah, you need surgery right here. We need to open the belly up and then blah blah blah, do this and that. I was like, no freaking way. My mom was like, whoa, like, well, you're probably gonna have to look into it. It's like, no. I don't want to experience surgery because of something that I wasn't born with. You know, I asked the doctor, what, was I born with this? Knowing I wasn't freaking born with a metal ball. And he said, no, come on now. But you're gonna need surgery. I was so scared. I never wanted to go back to that place. But it's reality. X-rays. X-rays on little children. X-rays on freaking regular, normal people's body size. And the way they find those big freaking Nokia phones inside of their body. I don't want surgery because of that. I don't want them to touch and open my body. But I don't want to be hearing these people talking to me. I don't want them to be acting like as if they're moving for me. I don't want to be on a freaking drone video being shown to another freaking person or another rat cyber at their freaking home. That is not the way to use a drone. When were they going to come up with the idea that should have already been used to protect citizens with drones? When? How? Anytime soon now. If the way they have been using them has just led them to feel the freedom and people to feel the freaking disturbingness of being watched by something. In Mexico, they don't hide the drones. Maybe they hide the cyber work. I'm not sure about that. But here, I don't even think the government knows that people are using drones to fly around the whole entire city and stalk people the way they do. What should I do? Like, tell me something. Tell me that there's something going on with me.
What the hell is wrong with you now?
Yeah, tell me what the hell is wrong with me. Get my mind off of this already. Like you always do.
Dude. There's nothing I can do about it.
Doesn't it suck for you having to experience that car accident? Doesn't it suck for you the bullying that you experienced at that site over there while you were training as a cadet? I turned it off.
I'm throwing this Stanley Cup in a fire to see if this viral video.
I need your
Leave
attention.
me alone with
Help.
your bullshit, man.
Okay, well, good. I will. That's a start. That will probably get my mind off of it. Okay, tell me something else. Tell me something else. Because I don't like this. And there's not a lot that I can do about this. And I was already told that I would need to draw a line and set boundaries for myself. But just remembering everything. My cousin got followed by a car that was stolen. This is the anniversary. He passed away. His sister was already being stalked. And she was already noting that. Like, it's so painful because I had so much hope that he was just gonna wake up because he was young and he wasn't as hurt I thought. When my grandpa stayed in there, being diagnosed with COVID that he did not have, it was a simple infection and he was diagnosed with COVID. When he was diagnosed with COVID, I thought he was gonna be fine. First of all, I knew it was an infection, so I thought he would be fine. He said it was COVID, and I knew he didn't have COVID, so I knew that he was going to be fine. But next thing you know, he stays in there for more than a week, almost months. 1 month and some weeks. And now he's not waking up. And now it's the conspiracy theory of the masks, wearing the masks. And what was said that was going to happen, but it happened to one of my family members, but it should have. That's how it's supposed to be, and they're older. What in the world should I just do at this moment? Because this is reality. Something is got to be the answer, because later on in life, it's going to be more of a thing. It's going to be more exposed that these cyber stalkers have been doing what they've been doing. I don't know how to protest. I barely even know how to stick up for myself. I don't want to be an angry person cursing at everybody, or even cursing in front of anybody. But you know about that. Get upset with me. Tell me something. Tell me something to just get my mind off of this, because I'm kind of hurt. I am kind of hurt. It kind of hurts me that people really do this to people. And no matter how much I ignored it growing up, because I knew it was people, but I was waiting for the spiritual voices, and I should have been quiet more to have heard them one day, but now I know that it's not real. Now I know it's just a bunch of cyber stalkers. Like, later on I'm not going to be able to talk about it like this. Later on, if I make another screen recording of everything that I'm trying to free my mind of right now, it's not going to come out the same. I'm either going to be shut down to hurt, or I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know how to make good videos. You know, some people on the comments are like, well, some know about it. Like, you know, you can hear the people, but others are in disbelief. But some are jokingly in disbelief, or some don't know about it at all. And there's not another better way that I can put it out there other than the way that I already have. Showing them my video recordings, the ones that have, the ones under the police file that I showed police, but still aren't good enough. Can't even believe it. Like, it's loud and they heard it, but still they look at me like, whoa, we can't do anything about it. When I went to go show them that video of the little Muslim girl that was kidnapped, and then I found out that they were putting an awareness out there that it had something to do with a cyber stalker, and San Antonio Police Department was making an awareness on a news report. Like, it just kind of almost upsets me that they can't do anything about it because they don't know how to handle it. I just want you to say that I should stop. Like, tell me, like, you know, people experience freaking, like, oh, you're mentally retarded. Like, people experience that. I've looked it up. I've heard about it, that they categorize them as hearing voices. Yeah, when we had first got married and you told me about the schizophrenia of the girl that had schizophrenia, I didn't even know what it was. And now I know that it's because of this. why would it even be such a thing, first of all? But I've already talked about that, and I've already like tried to voice my opinion to the government that that's really messed up how they have people on drugs and now it's medication. I've already done that. So I can't do and say a lot more about that because that is really messed up. But how they go about things, and it's not only the government, but they put in the government people's minds to go about it as if it is such a bad thing. And it's like a disorder now, and now someone's going through something, and maybe I'm going through something, but they're the real cyberstalkers that are actually pretending, and now they're also on disability, pretending to be on disability. Like, they're just lying about things back and forth, back and forth. Like, when you started making videos of hating Kim Kardashian, like, what did you know about the incident that happened between Blac Chyna and her, that she was stalking Blac Chyna? Like, did you know about it? Like, why did you just hate her so much? Like, did you know something about her being a stalker? I wish I would have known this back in 2007. I really do. Because I never really knew what the Rat Kim was. You know? I never really knew about it. And now it's too late for some people. Gaza just experienced all the destruction. That was so horrible. Like, I don't... What do I do about it? Like, what is the best thing to do to help anybody out experiencing this? Because this is really horrible. Like, what is the best thing that you can tell me right now? That I'm, like, just, like, what? Because I don't even feel like telling me that I'm delusional is going to even work now. And I know that people that take drugs like mushrooms or weed or any drug that they're on the medication that they should be on for bipolar or anything, ADHD or anything like that, they probably like to trip out a little bit. Now they're so used to it, you know? Because that's people that are a little ghetto, people from the streets. You know, they want to be set free from being under attack by a cyber. You know, and I know that is true. I know it is. Because if I've experienced... I don't drink alcohol or anything like that. I don't really like it. Maybe wine is a little bit great for me. I'll be okay with that. But I mean, like... How can I just feel like this is going to come to an end? Because maybe an FBI agent will get to this video and they'll be like, whoa, wow, she led us to something good. Like, what is going to help anything? How is this going to... What's going to help me be calm right now? Because I've written about it a lot. I've talked about it enough. Do I just keep, like... How do I start an awareness? How do I make anything... How do I create anything? I'm poor. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be a nasty celebrity like her. It's so disgusting. I don't want to be a part of that. I would have made music when I was younger. I would have loved to have fun. Now it doesn't matter to me. I don't care to be alone for the rest of my life anymore. And then it wasn't even looking for a husband. Then it was just because I just wanted to be a girl, experiencing girly things. And now it's like almost as if it's not that important because it's real. Like, what in the world can I do to just help anybody out now? There's too much of this cyber abuse that has been going on. People are damaged, hurt. A lot of people are upset. I noticed that a lot of people in the music industry are really upset. I actually noticed that a lot. Because I was coming across some pages and it was like TikTok like this, just on the For You page, and I was just scrolling and I was like, whoa. This girl even seems like she's talking back to something, just shaking her head. No, not like the Mila J one that I posted with Z. No. This was like another younger adult, like teen, pre-adult. And she was just like hanging out with her friends. But she's still like shaking her head like no. Like, is it a thing now? Do some people know about it? Do they know that it's Kim the Rat? She's a freaking celebrity. I mean, it's even disgusting. How in the world could you even freaking make a fake video like that? Whatever. I'm gonna let that one go because that right there was even more disgusting. Here.
Sorry to hear that. She does not.
Taking
like
to
it.
sleep.
The fuck?
I've been like holding him for like almost like an hour.
Put him in the jumper or put him in the split
No.
pen.
I don't want to use it. I'm just like I'm disconnecting from you and Taylor for a while because I'm like so saddened right now. And I've held him for like a freaking hour already, and I don't think it's healthy to baby a child that much. And I know that because growing up in my home as well, my Spanish parents, and no, you can't spoil them too much like that. So just play with him for a while.